You can talk to him. It is the new offensive lineman for the Dallas Cowboys, the rookie who had so much energy out there, Tyler Booker from Alabama. Congratulations, Micah. Talk to your rookie.
Hey, Book, first of all, the one thing I said off rip, I said the energy you running up the joint, I said, that's the type of rip we needed. That's the energy I need you to bring to the locker room. I ain't seen somebody that excited since me. I jumped in the commissioner's arms, dog. That's what's up, man. Welcome to America's team. Yes, I can't wait to see you and our other Tyler be as dominant as can be. Free range. But, hey, man, your boy don't... Hey, take it easy on me in practice, man. You just need me out there for Sundays. That's all I ask.
I mean, we got to get better at some point, so we'll figure it out.
Kid, I'm going to push you to the limits. Don't even worry about it. I'll get you right at Kid. Don't worry about it.
Let's do it.
All them veins come out there. You too excited, ain't it? Hey, I need somebody for Jalen Carter. Hey, you going to humble Jalen Carter?
Yeah. I'm just excited to get to work.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Let's be a Cowboy.
Hey, we can't wait to see the locker room, dog. Hey, just come ready to work. Shotty, he putting together a great team, just about competing, just being dogs. We're going to welcome you with open arms because it started up front. We're going to make each other better every week, every day, so let's get it.
For sure, man. Excited to get to work, man. Appreciate you.
Tyler, I got a question for you. You had one of my favorite quotes of the entire draft process. You said, quote, "I make guys not love football anymore." What does it feel like to see the love of football leave someone's eyes?
It feels great, you know, like football is a child's game. So like people wake up, be like, man, I can't wait to play this football game today. They listen to their hype music, they take all the pre-workout, they get so excited to play football until they come across Tyler Booker. And then when I'm going after you, quarter after quarter, play after play, series after series, and I start to see that love leave their eyes, like that's what makes me love the game. Like I just really love.
I like that talk. I like that talk. Yeah, you just got me right. Hey, he got me ready to go. I ain't gonna lie. He got me ready to go.
I'm going to play right now.
Let's go. Yeah, he got me hyped. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
Play after play, quarter after quarter.
Hey, man, welcome to the team. Yeah, he got me ready to go there.
Yes, sir.
Shit. Renner, you got something for him? That might be a walk-up.
So you played mainly on the left side. You played a little bit of right guard freshman year. How comfortable do you feel on the right guard? Because I think they're pretty set on the left side there with Tyler Smith.
As Coach Wolf would say, it's sleepy. Like it's something you can do in your sleep, man. Like during my freshman year, I would do 2 drives at left guard, then 2 drives at right guard. So shout out to Coach Saban and Coach Wolf for getting me ready for this moment to be able to play anywhere. And they always taught me the best ability is availability. So whether it's at left tackle, left guard, center, like I'm going to be willing and able to do that.
Man, Tyler Booker, you got us pumped up, man. From Alabama to the Dallas Cowboys. Heck of a ride, man.
Roll
Congratulations.
Oh, no, not a roll tide.
Have a good night.
Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's late. It's actually after 1 o'clock. Just got back from getting David Wiley back home, and wanted to give you my fireside chat before I go up here to bed and get ready to start this all over tomorrow. So I put out my first reaction. Let me be clear. I am not the draft guy. I'm not. I leave that for others. I wish I had enough time that I could study and get to know all these guys, but I don't watch that much college football. My first reaction, because we need weapons. We need weapons in the worst way. And if we don't get those weapons, then we got a problem. That's just our first pick. But we also know that we have problems on the offensive line. Zach Martin being injured definitely helped derail the season. Tyler Guyton was not good. Terrence Steele is a better run blocker than pass blocker, and we were very much pass happy. So tonight, the guy I think that they really wanted was McMillan. And when McMillan wasn't going to be there, they were talking a trade, I think the Texans wanted to move up. But they say that the trade wasn't a good trade for the Cowboys, that they were getting fleeced, which is usually typical. And I'm going to say maybe the Cowboys have changed, because when you sit there and you think about the trade for Trey Lance, where we gave up a 4 when nobody was even close to offering anything like that. And when you think about Jonathan Mingo, that even though he was a second-round drafted guy, that giving up a 4 for him seemed like it was too much. That the trade for, especially with Amari Cooper, you only getting a 5th, the Cowboys usually get screwed in trades. Now, Jerry Jones, you know, he pulled the "we're all in on us" at the draft thing. You realize that now, right? You realize that Jerry Jones was talking his shit. You know, we're working on 2 big trades. Yeah, okay. Well, the Cowboys, when McMillan went, I think, at 8. Of course, Genty was gone. What the Cowboys like to do is they like to get, I pointed out, a number 1 in a position player. They don't want to go 2nd, 3rd, 4th deep, or a prospect in the 1st round. And so you saw, sorry, my voice is going. Hope I can make it through all 3 days. I'm out of practice of going on. When you'd already had, you know, of course, Cam Ward go off the board. You already had edge rushers going off the board. You already had defensive tackles going off the board. And you had offensive tackles. Tyler Booker, who's a road grader, was still there. And he was one of the top prospects at guard. And the Cowboys looked at that and said, we can't get the offensive weapon that we want, but this guy can be the next Zach Martin. Now, I'm going to say this draft reminds me of the draft that we got Zach Martin. Because before, we always had people talking about, oh man, the Cowboys in that draft wanted Johnny Manziel. And that Johnny Manziel, you know, that Jerry Jones, this is what Adam Schefter said, I remember it like it was yesterday, that Jerry Jones covets Johnny Manziel and will do whatever it takes to get him there, including trading up. Well, Cowboys didn't trade up for Johnny Manziel. He was right there. And they drafted Zach Martin, and Johnny kept on falling, eventually being drafted by the Cleveland Browns. And it reminded me because people were slamming when we were on the clock. You know, Shedeur Sanders, Shedeur, the Cowboys are going to take Shedeur. They're going to take Shedeur. Okay. Be that as it may, the Cowboys did exactly the same thing they did at that point. It was history repeating itself. And they took this guard, and they mean what they say about running the football. Now, I don't know if Tyler Guyton is not good at tackle. I don't know what the option is. Because they really like having Tyler Smith at left guard. Cooper Beebe, yeah. And then you've got now Tyler Booker at the other guard. That they're going to be strong running up the middle. That middle is going to be tough. And if they're running a lot, Terrence Steele is actually a top 15 tackle run blocking. It's just not great at pass blocking. You could see a team that could really run the football. Tyler Guyton is the wild card. My first reaction was, shit, we're taking a guard, another offensive lineman. We need weapons. Well, we're going to have to get a weapon in the 2nd round, or we're going to have to look at some trades to bring in some other talent, or we're going to have to look at signing Keenan Allen. But this team is definitely trying to build something. And honestly, building the offensive line when you've got a quarterback who's getting older that you need to protect is probably the right thing. And if you can run the football, that's another way to protect your quarterback. So I was convinced because within a few minutes of that draft pick and me melting down, Philip Ebarb called me. Philip, who sister is Dak's mother and helped raise Dak. And he convinced me this is the best thing that we could get. This is great. We'll be able to run the football. We'll be able to protect the quarterback. And he's excited as can be. So if he's excited about it and feels like it's good, I said, okay, we'll see how it works. But there's still a lot of work to do in this draft and the rest of the offseason. I can tell you, Micah Parsons definitely loves this move. So there you have it. I'm a little tired. I did want to do some more content here before the night was over to get out here and stuff, but I'm going to finish this video. I'll put in the clip in the beginning of Micah Parsons when they were talking to Tyler Booker, and Micah Parsons is excited. Usually we see Micah Parsons pissed off because somebody else got a different player that he coveted. So this time, Micah's happy. So if Micah's happy, I'm happy. Alrighty, good people. You know how we roll. I appreciate you guys. We finally hit and got over 137,000 subscribers. It's been a long time. That last 1,000 has been very, very slow with the Cowboys being crap. But I'm glad we got there, and I appreciate you guys. It's been a long journey through YouTube, and I'm so glad I'm on this journey with you guys. As I've learned over and over again, especially close to home, losing my father-in-law and then 3 weeks later losing my dad, life is so precious. And every day that you have is one day less that you have. So you need to make the most of each of those, and you need to make sure the people you love know how you feel. And I love you guys, and I appreciate you. Make sure your loved ones know how you feel. Good night, good people. I would say see you in the morning, but it's already morning. Peace.